Hello, today we're at Island Lake, part of the Theale Fisheries complex located near to Reading. The weather today, as you can see, typical this time of year. It's cold, it's windy, it has been raining. Luckily the rain stopped and now we've got clear blue skies, which is going to make catching a fish tricky, but today we're going to try and talk you around what I do and hopefully, fingers crossed, we catch a fish or two. Let's see how it goes. I think if we just move, constantly move, we're going to get more bites. After a quick move, move's paid off and we're into the first fish of the session. Doesn't feel too much of a bad fish either. All I've put on here is a tiny little stick, one of the fruit salad wafters, and yeah, looks like it's paying off. So hopefully we'll get this fish in, fingers crossed, and we'll show you the result. The line has dried up in that swim, so I figure it's time for a move. On day tickets like this, that's a prime thing to be doing. You have to keep moving, you have to keep one step ahead and try and work out where the fish are. Like I say, it's gone quiet, no liners, so it's time to move. We're going to try here for probably about an hour and then move if we need to again. But we were definitely on a lot of fish there, but the moment I caught one fish, it seemed to have spooked them. So we're going to try catching up with them the next couple of swims down. Well, after a quick move, we're back round to one of my old spots. It's early afternoon now. Straight away, spotted a few fish in close. This time of year, you've got to keep an eye on in close because they do have a tendency to get in close when you're not expecting it. And lowered in a little fruit salad wafter, put a few little broken tooties over the top, and straight away, fish turned up on the spot and fed with gusto. This is a result. It's a cracking little fish. It's not the biggest I've caught from the lake by a long shot. It's actually one of the smallest, but half makes up for it in looks. Cracking looking carp, and got to bear in mind it's still cold, and in my view this is a great result, especially the catching the edge makes it even more fun. Right, we're coming to the end of our session down Island Lakes today at on the Theale Fishery Complex. It's been a real tough day. Conditions have been, well, as you can see right now, pretty damn poor really. We've had a strong wind, if not gale force wind. It's been pretty much consistently raining most of the day. We've had little bits of sun here and there. We started off on the point swim when we first turned up this morning, because generally that's a good place to start. You can see a lot of the lake, a lot of the water from there, and cover pretty much the whole lake from that one swim. It just didn't happen this morning off there. Tried casting various bags and hinge stiffs everywhere, but it just wasn't happening. As we moved around the lake, we had a little look. We found fish behind the back of this island where we are currently now. To be fair, we come round earlier on, we had a fish straight away. But it weren't what we really wanted. There's only a small fish and it dried up after that and went very quiet. Decided on a move, so we moved back over to fish on the end of the wind. We had seen a fish show, so instantly straight on to the fish showing. Didn't really happen there either. It was too hard to fish into the gale force wind today. Just accuracy was a key problem really. Just couldn't do it. So we've actually returned to where we had the fish from earlier, which is in a nice quiet little bay, and we found a few fish straight away. They were moving really close in. Just goes to show this time of year, you don't need to be fishing at 100 yards. You can catch them underneath your tips. You just got to make the right approach. Definitely a set of Polaroids. Again, all I've done was crumble a few tutti fruities over the top of a wafter hook bait, and that worked. That done the do. We've managed to catch 2 today, which, to be fair, I'm still not happy with myself. I usually do better than that from this venue, but unfortunately, given conditions, I'll take that all day long. Maybe next time, might try again when the weather warms up a little bit and try the same approach, stalking in the edge. Hopefully, fingers crossed, it'll work the same again today. But just to cap off, again, you don't need to be fishing at 100 yards. You can catch them in the edge this time of year. It's warming up, the fish are on the move, constantly searching out food this time of year. There's always a chance underneath your rod tips if you want. Typically, just packing away, got most of the gear on the barrow. The last remaining rod out has just signalled a good take, and we're into fish number 3 for the day. Fingers crossed I can get this in, and we'll quickly show you it. See the fruit salad hanging out the corner of its mouth. Safely in the net, number 3. It's been a great day considering the weather conditions we've had to deal with today. I'll take that all day long. Right, this is number 3. It's the last fish of my trip. I'm just about to pack away now and go. Been a great day. The quality of the fish here are just phenomenal. Island Lake really has got some very pretty fish. Thanks for Dave for letting us on the lake for the day, and I hope to see you on the bank soon.